Hello, my dear friends, and welcome back to Science. We have already started with the lesson useful and harmful microbes, and now let us proceed with the next topic, that is useful microorganisms. Now, in that useful microorganism, first we are going to learn about lactobacilli. Now, first let us learn how to prepare the slide of lactobacillus so that we can see it under the microscope. Fine. So first you need to take lactobacillus. For that you need curd, thick or buttermilk, and then put the drops of buttermilk on the slide, and then take the stain, that is methylene blue. Now, whenever we are preparing slides, we need to use certain stains. So for bacterial preparation, the stain which is used is methylene blue, because if we do not use the stain, then it will not be visible under the microscope. So to be visible under the microscope, a stain is very necessary. So for all the bacteria slides, we use methylene blue as the stain. So put the 2 drops or 3 drops of methylene blue, then put a cover slip and see that if there is an excess of this methylene blue, or the stain which is coming out, or the mixture coming out, then you have to use the blotting paper and remove the excess of it. Then after removing it, is the slide is ready for observing under the compound microscope. Now students, if you remember, compound microscope has the presence of revolving nose piece and even the eyepiece. Now for the revolving nose piece, there are 3 objective lenses, like 10x, 45 or maybe 60x sometimes, and 100x. So whenever we place a slide, we first have to place the slide under 10x, so that so as to locate the mount wherever it is. Fine. So when we put it under 10x, it will be seen very small. Okay, the magnification is less because it is only 10 into 10, 100 times. So if you want the better magnification, then we have to use a higher magnification, that is 45x. And when you see under 45x, you can see that you can observe over here the blue colored rod shaped bacteria. Now rod shaped bacteria, blue colored, so that means lactobacillus. Bacilli actually means rod shaped. So these are rod shaped bacteria which are seen under the microscope. Fine. So they are very minute and rectangular in shape, or rod shaped. Okay. So they are present either in the form of in the curd or maybe buttermilk. Then lactobacilli are anaerobic bacteria. You might have heard the word called as anaerobic. Anaerobic is nothing but those organisms which do their respiration under in absence of oxygen. So anaerobic respiration is done by lactobacillus because they can produce energy without the use of oxygen. Fine. Now let us proceed little further. Now you might have seen your mother preparing, so many things in the house, maybe yogurt or buttermilk or butter, cheese, ghee, lassi, piyush, and even the shrikhand. Okay, for all these lactobacilli is used. Now, how yogurt is made from milk and what exactly happens during the process of curdling. So you should know that whenever curd or yogurt is prepared, you have to take warm milk, and in that you have to add little yogurt or maybe few drops of buttermilk to lukewarm milk, and then keep it for 8 to 10 hours. So then once it is ready, you will see that the lactobacilli bacteria will be growing in that. Okay, so this lactobacilli convert the lactose in the milk, that is lactose is a sugar which is present in the milk. This lactose is getting converted into the acid called as lactic acid, and this process is also called as fermentation. Okay, so this fermentation takes place in whenever the milk is curdling or milk is forming into the yogurt. Now what is actually happening here? The milk pH, normal pH, is around 6.5 to 6.7. Okay, that means it is not neutral or neither basic, but it has little acidic taste. But when the fermentation takes place, that is from lactose sugar, lactic acid is formed, the pH decreases further and it becomes more acidic. So the pH now is around 4.5 to 5 pH. That means it has formed an acid. And remember students, lactobacilli. Bacilli I've already told you it is rod shaped. Why it is called, this bacilli is called as lactobacilli? It's because it is present in the milk which contains the sugar called as lactose, and hence the name as lactobacilli. So I hope so you have understood how fermentation is taking place by the lactobacilli. Okay, so that is lactose is converted into lactic acid and the pH goes down from 6.5 to 6.7 it is there, it goes to 4.5 to 5 pH. That means it is little acidic pH, and here coagulation of the milk protein takes place and it gets separated from the other part of the milk. So that means curd contains lot of proteins. Okay, so that is healthy for our stomach. Now, due to lactic acid, yogurt has a specific sour taste. It's because lactic acid is acidic in nature and acids are sour in taste. Okay, so low pH of the yogurt destroys the harmful microbes present in the milk. Okay, harmful microbes, like there is a bacteria, another bacteria called as clostridium. This clostridium harmful bacteria is getting killed due to the presence of lactic acid, and therefore yogurt is very good for digestion. Why, right? Your mother might have given you sometimes, or maybe whenever you go to hotel to eat veg food, you will be given curd along with that. Why? It's because it contains lactobacillus, which is helping in digestion process. So, but when the yogurt gets spoiled or the curd gets spoiled, this useful lactobacilli dies. Okay, and in spite of that, harmful clostridium is produced, and this causes the spoilage of the spoilage of the curd, and the yogurt becomes bitter in taste, kadu. Okay, and it froths up, so it is very harmful for health. Fine. So do you know regarding this that even the probiotics nowadays are popular? Okay, because why are they popular? Because here useful microbes like lactobacilli added to these eatable. Such eatables are healthy because they kill the harmful bacteria like clostridium in the alimentary canal and help to improve the immunity. Fine. So therefore probiotics are very useful whenever we have any indigestion problem. So therefore probiotic are very good for health. Even you all can have probiotics whenever you have some discomfort or indigestion problem. So even the doctors advise you to have yogurt or buttermilk if you have indigestion, abdominal discomfort. Why is it so? It's because when the lactobacilli kills the harmful clostridium bacteria. Okay, so it is present in the yogurt and buttermilk, and so it cures indigestion or abdominal discomfort. Why? Because it kills the harmful bacteria like clostridium in the alimentary canal and also improves the immunity of the person. So sometimes during indigestion, abdominal discomfort, useful microorganism present in the intestine also thrown out of the body along with the intestinal water. So intake of yogurt and buttermilk also helps to restore the number of useful bacteria in the intestine. Fine. So these are some of the uses of the probiotic food. So you should remember this. Now let us know about some of the uses of lactobacilli. Now some of the uses we have already learnt by now. So it is mostly used in the dairy industries. Why? Because it is used in preparation of so many dairy products like yogurt, buttermilk, okay, ghee, cheese, shrikhand, piyush, right? All these are prepared with the help of lactobacilli. Then it is also used in other industries like food industry. okay, wherein it can be fermentation by lactobacilli bacteria is useful for large scale production of cider. Cider is nothing but a juice of apple, so it is fermented juice of apple, cocoa or chocolate, pickles of vegetables. So it is also used in the food industry. Okay, then let us know a little further. So it is used in pharmaceutical industries also, because whenever there are abdominal discomforts and all, or some indigestion problem, then probiotic supplement is given, which contains the presence of lactobacilli. Also in animal husbandry, to make the leavened fodder, okay, that is fodder which is fermented with the help of lactobacilli, is offered to domestic cattle. So this improves the immunity and also the nutritional value, so good in taste also. Also it is used in brewery or winery and bakery industry to prepare bread and wines. Okay, so these are some of the uses of lactobacilli. So industries can be started in areas with abundant milk production. Okay, so this is regarding the uses of the useful microorganism called as lactobacilli. So you might, if you have understood, please try to read the lesson and try to learn all the things what I have discussed up to now. So the next time we are going to study about the next useful organism. Fine. So I hope so you have understood. So till then, thank you dear students.